Hello, this is going to be a real quick demo to show how you can update GitCAD from another user's perspective. Like, if you've updated GitCAD and somebody else is still working in your repository, how do they update their GitCAD to match those new updates that you've done? So we're just going to go over that. A lot of that is outlined in this template README that's covered over here. So yeah, anyways, so the process is if I go to here and if I check over here, there's nothing changed over here, but if I do git pull, right, we'll see that we have this new fake GitCAD update. So this is to mock that I have made an update to GitCAD somewhere else, and now I need to get this client to match those updates. So the process is as follows. First, we're going to go ahead and make a backup of our config file in here. Cool. And then you're going to go and do a comparison of your old config file. Oh, sorry, I'm jumping ahead of myself. Then you want to delete that config file, not the backup, the original. And then you're going to want to run the initialization script again. Cool. And it will say that it's created a new config file. And if you go over here, we'll see that we have this new config file. So I'm going to compare the old config file with the new config file. Right click, compare with active editor, right? And we'll see that this path, obviously, we want this to remain the same. That is the same for us, right? But we'll see that in the update, we added this new config item over here. And so we're just going to want to make a note of that. And, well, you're probably just going to leave it default. Yeah, and then that's that. You can then go ahead and delete your backup because you have merged your path change. That's basically all you really need to do is basically just copy this path from your backup into the new one that's created after you run the initialization script. So we just delete that, and then there we go. And yeah, then you're just going to run the initialization script one more time. And you're just going to go over and make sure you click yes to all of this to make sure that the hooks are updated to the latest format, and you shouldn't really need to resynchronize the files. So now if you do git status, you'll see that you are all set up and running with the version of GitCAD currently installed with the new config item. Not all updates are going to require like this much. Some of them is really basically just if there is a new config item. Most of them it's just basically going to be a case of running this initialization script once again, and then that should be all that is needed. Should be mentioned in the changelog if there's anything, like what type of update is required to update from the previous version to the current one. But yeah, that's it. Thank you.